All right, let's talk about a young man called Baaj Adebule. Is it Adebule? Baaj Adebule, something like that. I don't know. Adebule. Abi, something like that. Hopefully, I'm not butchering it. I think it's Adebule, something like that. Anyway, Nollywood actor Baaj Adebule. He's one of the guys on the Men's Club, a series on YouTube. I think they've moved it to, is it Netflix or Prime Videos now? Anyway, he's an actor. He's a good actor. Baaj Adebule has said that he doesn't wish to marry a virgin. Uh, this will be interesting. Let's see what he's talking about. All right, so this is according to Linda AKG reported that he explained that the process of deflowering a woman is not one he looks forward to. He said he had been through the process before and it was traumatic. Speaking in a recent interview with Pulse, Adebule said, "I don't want to marry a virgin. Because first, obviously, you will have to do the disvirgining, which is something I've been through before, and it is quite traumatic. When people think about it, they only think about the lady. Nobody thinks about the guy and what he goes through to do it." Interesting. It's a very terrible experience for a guy. Okay. However, the actor said it was important to be proud of one's choices as he compared virginity to achievements like maintaining physical fitness. He said that even though he won't take a virgin as a wife, he agrees that the discipline is something to be proud of. "I think being a virgin is something," and I quote, "I think being a virgin is something you can be proud of, as is the case of a person who walks out and looks pretty good. She should be proud of that. So if it's not something that is easy to achieve and takes discipline, then it's something to be proud of," he concluded. All right, I did leave a comment here. I said ignorance at best, but it's okay to not know, Sha. Let me see what other people are saying. Somebody said, "Congratulations." Someone said, "Me, not only virgin, I'll go marry." Okay, let me see. Is that a woman? That's a woman. Another woman says, "I want to marry a virgin man." This is rubbish news. Okay, well, there's a reason why I put it up. I just wanted to use it to extract a lesson really quickly here. "You know, fit even see." Okay, somebody's okay. Someone said, "Now you sabi." Okay, so people don't know what to do with this. There's actually a lot of ignorance in what he said, which is okay because he's actually speaking from experience. Okay, just because you're speaking from experience does not mean that you're not ignorant. Let me repeat that. Just because you're speaking from experience does not mean that you are not spewing ignorant nonsense. Anyway, we're rounding up. Let me round this up. Juju and left the chat and blocked the admin. What? Does a virgin wants to marry him? That's shaming language. That's sign language. Will virgin help? Is this a news? All right. So here's why I pulled this up. I thought it was interesting. Okay. The same thing that it takes to this virgin, if you have to call it this virgin, Jesus Christ. If you married a virgin, the same thing that it takes to have a first time with them is exactly what it's going to take to have an awesome sex life, even into the future. It's the same thing. Okay. Now it can look different depending on how much experience you have. Or even how much you know, not even experience per se, but how much you know, right? It takes the same singular element, patience. Okay, it takes the same thing. If you don't have the patience to have a first time with your virgin wife, you're probably going to struggle. Even if you marry a woman who has 10 body counts, you're going to struggle because you probably lack patience. It's the same thing. It takes the same amount of patience, right? And then also keep in mind that all those people with 5, 6, 7, 8 body counts were also once virgins. Okay, And it's not all of them that have, quote unquote, whatever he calls the traumatic experience. Okay. In fact, contrary to popular opinion, there are a lot of people who are virgins who actually had good experience their first time because they happened to be with somebody who had a game of patience. Right? How much longer are we talking about? It depends on you and what kind of attraction. It depends on so many other things, right? But the key element in all of this is patience, right? But if you think that the way it happened for you in that experience when you are probably trying to rush things to happen, right? It's exactly how it is for everyone. Then you will come out and make this kind of statement. Because he said his first, he said nobody asked about the guy. How the guy? What do you mean the guy? What do you mean the guy? The guy, all the guys don't have the same experience. They don't have the same experience. Right? Some virgins are, they waited long enough, they are well prepared and ready. Right? Some of them have been scared that by people that keep talking about their own experience. And they actually end up replicating some version of that. So I just wanted to point that out. Somebody's going to see this and say, that's kind of true. Like they normally do when something makes sense on paper. And say, that's kind of true. It's better I be with somebody who have some experience. Experience with what? Exactly. Some people have had terrible experiences, God forbid, with a family member who violated them. Is that what you're looking for? You see, the absolute here is, again, that's where the ignorance is coming from. Right? So, again, these are your influencers. These are your influencers. It actually takes the same thing, patience. Okay, it doesn't matter where she is at in the form of experience. If you're not patient, she's probably not going to have a good time. It will be a traumatic experience, regardless of how many of the body counts, how many body counts is there. Okay, and if she's a virgin, if you're taking your time and you understand and you have patience, she might just end up with the best experience of her life. Yes, even particularly related to the fact that you're her first. And she cherishes that and she loves that and she will go ahead to tell that story for a long time. Ejeka Mayara one brain, please, you're a good actor. Do you have to have a say on everything? Jesus Christ, do you have an opinion? Oh my God. Not to say I had a boss that said that before. He wants a woman with experience. It doesn't matter. Okay? All right. It shouldn't matter. Now, women generally, based on our social construct, women generally speaking, not all women, they want men that have experience, because men that don't have experience also tend to move a certain way, right? But it doesn't matter ultimately, right? You just need a mature human being who is ready for the ride of a lifetime. Either they have body count or they don't have any, or they're virgin. It doesn't matter. You see, it's the obsession that's going to hurt you the most. The obsession with the idea of virginity or lack thereof is going to hurt you. Okay? We live in a different time. It is what it is. A lot of people that claim that they had a virgin back in the days too, some of them were violated. That's just the story that they went on to tell you that you believe that was written down somewhere. All right? Let's adjust it. There's some principles here that's true across the board. It's true across the board. If a person is sexually attracted to you, when you had a level of patience onto that, and you leave room to that, it's okay that I continue to learn, I discover, I rediscover. If you leave room for that, generally speaking, you will not be making this sort of statements. Okay? Let's be careful. All right? Anyway, that's all I have for today. We do have one. Okay, tomorrow is Thursday. We're going to have another big show today. Tomorrow, as usual, we covered a lot today, a lot of grounds today. Do me a favor. There's one thing you can do for me. All right, just hit the like button, share, subscribe. Okay, but the middle one, the share one, right? Yeah, just help me share on with the rest of the world. Okay. But Ben says no virgin, please. Good. But I want to end the show right now today. We covered quite a lot of ground. if you came in during the end of this or something like that, go and find the video I did on Tayo Aino, the 10 tips to achieve success in anything. Go and find it. I think that's the best part of today's show. All right, I appreciate all of you. Now, hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. I will see you on the next one. Peace.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor.